a living, Newman?
I'm a United States postal worker.
Aren't those the guys that always go crazy and come back with a gun and shoot everybody?
Sometimes.
Why is that?
Because the mail never stops. It just keeps coming and coming and coming. There's never a let-up. It's relentless. Every day it piles up more and more and more, and you gotta get it out. And the more you get out, the more it keeps coming in. And then the barcode reader breaks, and it's Publishers Clearinghouse Day.
All right. Good morning, everybody. Oh, sorry. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Rise and grind on this Saturday. Yes, Saturday. I hope all of your morning liquid gold dreams come true. Because I am truly powered by the liquid gold. Yes, get yourself a tumbler. $15 for this big, keeps your hots hot, your colds cold tumbler. It's a good deal. Go get you one. Game time. My merch channel is on the links in my community, on the link on my YouTube page. It's a good pull right there, people. It's a real good pull. Good morning, everybody. Game time, Brian, otherwise known as the mailman, headed to go deliver his appointed rounds on a Saturday. Should be an easy drive. Everybody's home, nestled in their beds. So yes. And football as we approach almost, for those teams who have not had a bye, it's week 8, but some teams have only played 7 games. There is a 17-game schedule, soon to be 18, but as it sits right now, it's a 17-game schedule. Dallas is 3-1, trying to get above 500 against a team who has the number 1 defense in the league, on the road, in Denver, thin air. You know, there's a lot of things at play here. Not to mention, they beat the Eagles in Philly. They beat the Giants last week at home. And I believe, put in the comments, did the Broncos already play Washington? I know they play them, but I don't know if they've already played them. I know the only team offensively that's comparable and is close to us in yards is Indy, and they lost, but it was at Indianapolis. So this is a different animal. They're wearing their orange crush, they're wearing the white pants, the orange shirt, the blue helmet, my favorite helmet for the Denver Broncos. If I had to be a fan of a team growing up that wasn't Dallas, I would never go NFC, but it would always be the Denver Broncos. And I rooted for the Broncos every Super Bowl with John Elway. Didn't like the change to the new uniforms. I know it brought success to Denver. I know it did, but I just didn't like. I like the old Denver, royal blue with the big D with the horse. That's awesome. I like the old Patriots helmets big time, but I always like the Miami Dolphins helmet as well. I love the new Dallas whiteout helmets. I like the white-based helmet. I always have. I like the Chargers white-based helmet. I used to like the old Cardinals helmet. I like the Cardinals helmets. I mean, I'm more of a white-based helmet guy, but I don't like our Thanksgiving helmet. I like the uniform, I like the uniform, but the helmet is kind of plain. But anyway, as we look to tomorrow, yes, tomorrow the games. I haven't decided whether I'm going to stream the early games or not. I don't know. See what I got to do around the house. I do have the stream set up for 7:15-ish. Dallas postgame live, and maybe we'll, hopefully we got something good to talk about. We'll go on for a couple of hours. That's probably the plan. But you could see me at 1. I don't want to be a help to the Eagles. The last time I did stream, though, Eagles lost. That was the first time I ever streamed and Eagles lost. Sorry about that. So maybe to my Eagle people, I won't stream the game. Maybe to try and change the tide for you. Help you out. Wow, here we go, Vin. Woo! Do I have him? Yes. Well, by the time I get him out, it'll be too late. So we're gonna leave it. So a very, very ho-hum day of games. Not many good games other than the Eagles Giants. It could be a blowout, but again, I don't see it. I don't see Eagles Giants a blowout. But I did predict Eagles by 10, so I think it's a close game for a while. Giants may get out, but if you see the Eagles running the ball right off the bat, then they could be in trouble. I'm not expecting that. I'm expecting the Eagles to have Barkley involved in the passing game. I think that's how you're going to utilize him in this game. They're going to run a little bit, but I think in order to get a lead, you're going to have to. No A.J. Brown. Interesting story. Stories are abound about Trayvon Diggs. Just like A.J. Brown. Just like the Eagles and the Cowboys. I know Drew hates this, but they are a lot alike in this respect. People are doing a lot of talking and chirping in the media about A.J. Brown's future. Locally as well, talking about Jalen under center. He doesn't like being under center. He doesn't like to have his back to the defense. Which, in the Eagles' opinion, please put it in the comments. What's your thought about Jalen don't like being under center? I don't know that that's true, but that's what's being said from the locker room. And Hugh Douglas was commenting on it. Let's go. Come on. You get into the line of travel. People just pull out and then slow down when they're entering a major artery. Nimrods. Anyway, so yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens with the Birds. Tomorrow it's going to be chilly. Early game, so you're looking at 50s. Giants, they ain't going to affect them. They're right down the street. Does it hurt or help the fact that they just beat them 2 weeks ago? I think it actually helps the Giants. People would say, oh my God, the Eagles are going to be upset. Okay, that wears off, people. That wears off. I think Giants are going to bring it. So it'll be interesting. Moving to Dallas. There's talk that Trayvon Diggs could be put on the IR. Yes, Trayvon Diggs could be put on the IR. Think about that. They actually asked Stephen Jones if Trayvon Diggs has played his last game as a Dallas Cowboy. Think about that. And he was stuttering and basically said they're trying to get him 100%. Right? They're trying to get him 100%. So he can help the football team. I don't believe that is the plan right now. Now, after the year, he has no more guaranteed money. Let me repeat this, people. Trayvon Diggs could be a post-June 1 cut, and Dallas could save $15.1 million. No more guaranteed money. So, the end is near. It's a shame, but for all, happenstance, injury, and Trayvon, this is all falls on Trayvon. Trayvon's the one that got hurt. Dallas didn't hurt him. And then now there's a mystery fall. The only reason why Trayvon is showing up, in my opinion, is for a paycheck. There's an investigation going on. My question to you is the Dallas Cowboys looking to take more money away from Trayvon Diggs? Remember, they took the $500,000 away from him because he didn't make 84% of the off-season activities at the start, which was in his contract. They didn't have to take the money, but you remember he chose, and when brought up early in, he had plenty of time to make up that percentage and show up, yet he stayed in Miami. So again, Mike, his buddy, who likes to jet set in the offseason, we'll see if that gets him a ring in Green Bay. Something tells me it's not going to, in my opinion. Something tells me they're going to come up a little short. And I don't know. Maybe it's just the way it is. But Trayvon Diggs, to me, Dallas is probably looking into the contract. Dallas knows what happened. Dallas has investigators. If anybody knows anything, they will find out what happened. They'll pay somebody to for the truth. Was it a home invasion? Was it something stupid? Was he doing something he shouldn't have been doing that's in the contract? You know? Stupid shit. So, stay tuned on that. Only in Dallas, where a dude's going to miss his second. Yeah, he missed last week. He's going to miss this week. Only in Dallas, where we still don't know what happened. We're hearing he fell hanging Halloween lights. I don't buy it. Excuse me. I don't buy it. I don't. You tell me, do you buy it? Do you think he knows anything about a Halloween light? Just saying. There's always houses for sale. His house has been for sale since June. Okay, so maybe he wasn't happy with the Micah thing. Maybe he sees the writing on the wall. Regardless, the best thing that Trayvon Diggs could do is to play well. That's the best thing. At the end of the day, it's the guaranteed money that you're going to get. He'll get some guaranteed money if he leaves Dallas after this year. But in my opinion, he's trying to pull a Micah to limit what Dallas can get in return right now. That's kind of what's going on. Get past this trade deadline. He doesn't want to see Dallas successful after they trade him. Now, Dallas is used to playing without Trayvon Diggs. It's funny now, Brian brought us to saying a lot of the things I'm saying regarding, in a perfect world, you slide Trayvon to free safety, ball hawk. That's probably his ultimate position going forward. But I don't believe that's going to happen. So, stay tuned on that. I don't believe that's going to happen. I think this is going to end ugly. I think Trayvon's a good kid. And he's a kid, people. I can say that. I think Trayvon's a good kid. You got to realize at the end of the day, this is a business. You signed the contract. Don't blame Dallas for pulling the $500,000 away from him. You signed the contract. Most teams feel the same way. Not all. I'm not going to put blanket statements out there. But when you sign a mega deal, like Trayvon did, it comes with certain expectations. And in Dallas, especially with Jerry Jones, they want you to be a part of the leadership of the team. Whether you're a vocal or not, being a part of the leader is showing up, being there to support your teammates in the workouts, the off-season workouts. The days where nobody wants to show up and they'd rather be vacationing around the country, sumo wrestling somebody in Japan rather than being in the weight room and getting rehab on your body, because football's brutal, people. Brutal. So, again, most places, you sign that type of deal, it's about leadership as well. Seems to be zero leadership with Micah Parsons and his best friend, Trayvon Diggs. I wish Trayvon Diggs well. I hope he can come back and help us for the rest of the year. We need him. It would be a big help if we had him this week, but it's not to be. And now they're talking about him going to the IR list. You know, you just can't hold roster spots for dudes who are doing stupid shit. Now, I don't know what he's doing, but in my opinion, I'm allowed to say that because everything's hush-hush. You know, it's like when people speculate. Well, when you do things a certain way and you don't come out and tell the fans what is wrong and what happened and why this said player, who's high profile, very high profile, why he's not there, and he looks glassy-eyed. I'm just telling you, he looks like he was assaulted from what I'm being told. Meaning, you ever out playing football when you were a kid? Hear me out. You ever out playing football when you were a kid and you run into a tree? Or you're out playing in the yard and you lose sight of where you're at, playing tackle football, whatever kind of football, or you're out, you catch it a frisbee or whatever. You go on a dead run and you turn around, you run right into a tree. A tree don't move. You feel that. It's bad. I think we've all done it. Who the hell knows? But this is the problem when we're trying to keep everything hush-hush. Trayvon don't want to come out and say. If it was something stupid, maybe he's embarrassed that he's missing 2 games because he was hanging up a Chucky doll. Who the hell knows? But this is what happens, Dallas. They're not going to say nothing because it's a personal injury matter. We do have rights in this country regarding my health care and what happens and what do they call it? Put it in the comments. Not enough liquid gold, but put it in the comments. Nobody's allowed to know your business, basically. So, confidentiality, basically. My work's not allowed to know why I'm on FMLA, it's just that I have it. It's none of their business. It's Family Medical Leave Act. It could be scrutinized heavily if they, or me, if I'm working the desk and I say, well, why did you call out for the 81st time this year? Well, they have FMLA. As long as the government approves it, not much you can do. So, in summarizing this, if somebody offers Dallas, which I don't believe that to be the case, he'll get traded. Other than that, he's going to be IR'd to return at some point. I believe we will see a Trayvon again, but it ain't good. It ain't good. So, man, I hope he's getting good advice, because Trayvon Diggs has a lot of children. I think double digits now, or up near double digits. Maybe over a double digits, which is 10. That's a lot. And that adds up, people. I do not want to see Trayvon Diggs be broke because screwing something up in his playing career. But anyway, that's it from me. I'm going to try and do a lunchtime chat today at 3:15 live from the mail truck. Come check me out. Come hang out. Make sure your bell notifications are on. I will not schedule it. I will just go live. So we'll see. Maybe something tonight, maybe not. But I definitely will do a couple things tomorrow. I just don't know exactly for how long. Maybe I'll do the first half of the Eagle game and then get out of there. How's that? Maybe I'll do the Eagle-Giant game because we do have an interest with Cop Pizzle versus Philly 500 on Monday that I created. You're welcome. So I'll talk to everybody later. Game time, Brian. Going to deliver his appointed rounds. 10
years ago, these markers weren't so purple, but now they're purple. Now they're really, really fucking purple. And it's alarming to me, and it's also enchanting to me to see the deep blue sea inside, this. Let's talk about buttered sausage. Talk about buttered sausage, where it comes from, what it does. Why is it doing what it's doing? Get it out of my face. Buttered sausage. It's not my jam. I don't buy jam. I buy honey, and I kiss it on the lips.